the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
This is me, Jason Mason. This is my house where I live with my mum, Dad, Sister Jemima, and Grandpa. And today was a very exciting one for Grandpa.
This is so exciting. What is it? Is it something to do with Captain Dumbletwit?
Captain Dumbletwit is Grandpa's favourite cartoon, which is why I gave him the poster of it for his birthday.
Captain Dumbletwit and the invasion of the alien poodles. It's my favourite episode. I love it.
And my sister Jemima gave him a Captain Dumbletwit telescope. I can see you, Grandpa.
Oh, I'm over here.
And Mum was doing her new hobby. Mum's always taking up new hobbies. 1 week it's karate, then it's salsa dancing, photography, the ukulele, knitting, opera singing, and now cake decorating, which is why she'd made Grandpa ta-da! Captain Dumbletwit's spaceship cake.
It's wonderful.
I know.
It's too good to cut.
I know.
Mum was really proud of her cake. Whoa! Imagine going to the moon in that, Grandpa.
That's what Captain Dumbletwit does, Jason. And he brings back some moon dust.
Oh, I'd love to have some moon dust.
I'm sure you would.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
It's her!
Who?
Great Aunt Loretta!
Oh, yes. Grandpa's sister was coming. She makes really weird food, like sausage with sardine sauce. And she drinks green gloop. And she's always stubbing her toe. We have a pack of peas in the freezer that we always put on it. And she's often like this. Or like this. And she makes Grandpa feel like this.
No, not Loretta.
I'll go. I'm going outside to tell Dad.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. I brought you some green glue tarts.
Grandpa didn't want any green gloop tarts. He had another plan. Not a shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can get up to all kinds of magical things. He can get into my car and make it go. Grandpa, stop! Not the plane, Grandpa! He can fly off in my plane. Grandpa, come back! Or he could just run for all he's worth. Grandpa, get down! Somebody will see you!
Just having a bit of fun, Jason. Can't I have a bit of fun on my birthday?
Yes, but can't you have a bit of fun without shrinking?
I want to get into my cake, see? Whee!
Jason?
Whee! Just pretend it's a spaceship. Whee!
Yes, it really is rather good, isn't it? Oh, Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he?
On his birthday. Oh, well, I'm starving. Chocolate cake. Let's cut it. I'll get a knife.
Oh, no, we can't cut it without Grandpa. It's his birthday, after all.
We managed to get Aunt Loretta away from the cake.
Let's play a party game.
Yeah, birthday isn't a birthday without party game.
Musical statues, okay?
Help me up, Jack.
I thought Grandpa would get into his cake when we went in the garden, but
I brought it out so I can keep an eye on it.
he'd missed his chance. I was more interested in finding out what happened to Grandpa than playing musical statues. If his plan was to get into his cake, then I guessed he'd be out here soon.
Saw you move, Jason. You're out.
Oh, Jason. Shame.
If Grandpa was going to get into his cake, he'd need a plan to get all of us back inside. And his plan was to bite Great Aunt Loretta's toe.
Oh, ow, me toe! Something's bitten me toe! Some horrible little insect!
Great Aunt Loretta is always hurting her foot, and we always put a bag of frozen peas on it.
Oh, trust you to have some horrible little insect in your garden! Ow!
Meanwhile, Grandpa was determined to get into that cake. Grandpa! Mum's coming!
Thought I'd better take it inside for safekeeping.
Thank goodness she hadn't seen Grandpa.
Come on, Jason. Aunt Loretta started on the green gloop tarts.
Yuck.
There was nothing for it. I had to go.
And don't think you're getting any, you greedy guts.
Great Aunt Loretta isn't keen on Beowulf. And Beowulf isn't keen on Great Aunt Loretta. So he hid under the table. What I didn't know was that Grandpa was hiding there too. But I soon found out.
Ah! I've been bitten again!
Grandpa ran to hide, and Beowulf ran into the garden.
Oh, it was you! You little dog!
Now he got rid of everyone, Grandpa grabbed his chance. He climbed up the table leg towards his spaceship cake. Grandpa, where are you going?
To the moon, of course.
You know when Grandpa gets into a toy car or a toy plane, he can make them go? Well, it's the same with a spaceship cake. Grandpa! Come back! Come back! But I couldn't stop him. Grandpa had gone to the moon in his own cake. I rushed into the kitchen and put the lid back on the tray. I didn't want anyone to notice the cake was missing. But the cake wasn't all that was missing.
Beowulf has run off to the beach. We're going after him. Can you take Aunt Loretta the peas, please?
I was really worried about Grandpa. Maybe he was on the moon now with Captain Dumbletwit and the alien poodles. I hoped he wouldn't be gone long. I'd miss him. I have a lot of fun with Grandpa. We play games together. We share our ice cream. We suck up our spaghetti. And I just hoped he'd come down to Earth very soon. I wondered if he'd bring anything back with him. That's if he could find his way back. Suddenly, I saw a speck in the sky. Grandpa was coming home. I'll be right back. I raced into the kitchen to get the cake tray. And raced back out again with it. I was just in time. Grandpa made a perfect landing. Out he came. I quickly picked him up and put him down on the grass. He whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Grandpa, I was so worried about you.
No need to worry. I had a great time.
Did you meet Captain Dumbletwit?
Of course.
And the alien poodles?
Of course. And...
Moon dust! Wow!
Oh, thanks, Grandpa.
I couldn't have done it without you. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
We found him!
What? Grandpa, you're awake.
Yes.
Good. Now we can have that chocolate cake. I shall feel better when I've had some cake. What? What's the matter?
Later that evening, Grandpa and I were admiring the moon dust.
You're amazing, Grandpa. I can't believe you actually went to the moon.
Oh, yes. And when you're a grandpa, you can have my magic cap and you'll be able to go to the moon too.
Hot chocolate, Grandpa. As if you hadn't had enough chocolate today. Goodness, you've even got a bit on your ear. Anyone would think you'd been right inside that spaceship cake.
Grandpa in my pocket! Today we were playing Captain Dumbletwit Let's Pretend, and Grandpa was wearing his Captain Dumbletwit costume.
Captain Dumbletwit, off to save the universe!
Just then, Mum came downstairs. She was in a bit of a panic.
I'm in a bit of a panic. Jason, Jemima, can you tidy up in here, please? Our special visitors are due any moment.
The special visitors were Grandpa's old friend Gilbert and his granddaughter Martha.
Oh, you're gonna love Grandad Gilbert. He's got a great imagination, you know.
Will he play Captain Dumbletwit with us?
Oh, for sure. We'll be able to act out one of Captain Dumbletwit's space missions. If Dumbletwit can do it, so can you.
Little did we know, it was going to be Captain Dumbletwit's toughest mission yet.
Oh, I can't wait to show Grandad Gilbert my treasure chest. We used to play with all these toys when we were boys, you know. We were best friends. We even had a special greeting, which we always did. Teeny beeny zacka racka, bing bong, water cracker, slipper slapper, popper lopper, pom pop.
Grandad Gilbert and his granddaughter Martha were at the door.
Martha! Gilbert, how wonderful to see you. Teeny beeny zacka racka, bing bong, water cracker, slipper slapper, popper lopper, pom puff.
You all right?
Well, it's our greeting of... don't you remember it?
I can't say I do. Do you always dress like that?
What? This? Oh, I'm being Captain Dumbletwit for the kids.
I made Grandpa the costume. We couldn't find a big enough one in the shops.
No, I don't suppose you could.
Come along, everyone. Do sit down. Come on, Martha.
Grandpa hadn't seen Gilbert for years and years. There was a long pause. Nobody knew what to say. Then I thought of something. Grandpa told us about the games you played when you were boys. He's still got his old toys, look.
Hello, Gilbert. Monkey Albert. You must remember Monkey Albert.
Can't say I do.
There was another, even longer pause. Grandpa was looking fed up. Grandad Gilbert was looking fed up. Then Jemima thought of something.
Do you like Captain Dumbletwit, Martha?
Yes, it's really funny.
Oh, great. Why don't we all play the Captain Dumbletwit board game?
I don't like board games. You children can play if you like, but not down here. You'll be too noisy.
So Jemima and Martha went upstairs and I went to fetch the Captain Dumbletwit board game.
You must come and look at our garden. Maybe you can give me some ideas.
I doubt it.
So Mum took Grandad Gilbert out to show him the garden.
Ideas, huh? Gilbert used to be full of ideas, but now he's grown up and lost his imagination. And we are going to try and help to get it back again. There's only one way to do it.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what it's like when Grandpa shrinks. He can get up to all sorts of things. He can ride off in my car. He can fly off in my plane. So what would he get up to, dressed as Captain Dumbletwit?
Come on!
At that moment, Mum came back in with Grandad Gilbert.
Where's Grandpa? He must have gone for a little lie down.
A little lie down, and I've come all this way to see him.
I'm sorry, he has quite a lot of lie downs, I'm afraid, especially when we have visitors.
Oh, well. At least I can finish my crossword.
Great. I'll make a start on the lunch. Sausage, beans and jelly, all right?
Of course, Grandpa wasn't lying down. He was standing right above Grandad Gilbert. And Grandpa, being Grandpa, was bound to have a plan. While Grandad Gilbert was busy doing his crossword, Grandpa crawled towards the Doojit puppet. Of course, I had no idea this was going on because I was having fun with Jemima and Martha. There was certainly no fun going on downstairs, but Grandpa was about to change all that. He had got right inside the Doojit puppet. I decided to check on Grandpa, so I tiptoed to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm Doojit, Captain Dumbletwit's alien pet.
Oh, yes, very funny, Jason. Now go away. I'm trying to finish my crossword.
Grandad Gilbert thought it was me. I had to get Grandpa out of Doojit.
Give Captain Dumbletwit his spaceship back.
But I was too late.
Oh, do stop this nonsense.
This was a disaster. Grandpa was stuck inside Doojit. Any second, Grandad Gilbert was going to find him. I had to do something.
Let me go! Let me go!
I knew it was you. Now stop it. Really?
The good news was that Grandad Gilbert hadn't seen Grandpa. The bad news was that he'd shut him in the treasure chest. I had to get him out.
Oh, no, you don't. Upstairs with you. Go on.
There was nothing I could do. I was really worried about Grandpa. But Grandpa, being Grandpa, was bound to have another plan.
I've run out of sausages, beans and jelly. Won't be long.
I was right. Grandpa did have a plan. And now Mum had gone to the shops, he could put it into action.
Let me out. Let me out. Please let me out.
Jason?
Please let me out. Thanks. Oh, it was getting mighty stuffy in there. Name's Dumbletwit. Captain Dumbletwit.
Grandad Gilbert thought that Grandpa was an amazing toy.
What an amazing toy.
But then he tried to grab him. Grandpa ran, and Grandad Gilbert ran after him. He watched Grandpa run along the shelf and peep out. Then he lost him. Grandpa jumped onto the chair.
Stop. Come back. Come here.
But Grandpa had other ideas. Suddenly, the lights on Captain Dumbletwit's spaceship started to flicker. Grandpa had climbed inside. When Grandpa's small, he can use his magic to make my toys go. Sometimes it's my plane, sometimes it's my car, and now it was my spaceship. Grandad Gilbert couldn't believe his eyes. This time Grandpa had gone too far, and he was about to go even further.
I've never seen anything like it in my whole long life. Who are you? What are you?
The name's Dumbletwit. Captain Dumbletwit. I'm on a mission to give you back your imagination.
My imagination?
Yes. I wouldn't be the space hero I am today if I didn't have an imagination. And you need one too.
Do I? Why?
To play with your granddaughter, of course. And to have fun.
I'm too old to have fun. I've forgotten how.
Nonsense. Just remember what it was like when you were a child. You knew how to have fun then.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I did. Come to think of it, my best friend and I did play some wonderful games.
and he started to remember all the fun he and Grandpa had had together.
Well, we'd pretend to be knights in shining armour. Or explorers in the jungle. We even made up our own funny greeting. Teeny beeny, zackaracka, bing bong, what a cracker, slipper slapper, popper lopper, om pom puff.
See? Your imagination is coming back to you already. What did I tell you? If Dumbletwit can do it, so can you. Now you're ready to go and play with Martha.
Yes. Yes, I will. Thank you, Captain Dumbletwit. You know, you're not as dumb as you look. Martha!
Mission accomplished.
Martha!
Grandad Gilbert rushed upstairs, and Grandpa rushed to take his costume off.
You'll never believe what I've just seen. Captain Dumbletwit. He was flying in his spaceship, and he even spoke to me. If Dumbletwit can do it, so can you. That's what he said, and he's right.
I think I'll just go and see if lunch is ready.
I ran downstairs just as Grandpa took up his cap and came back to his normal size.
Grandpa, what have you been up to?
I've been on a Captain Dumbletwit mission. It was a tough one, but I think I succeeded. And thank you for rescuing me from Doojit, by the way.
I did what I could.
Teamwork, eh?
Teamwork.
Soon Grandpa was back in his normal clothes, and everyone was downstairs.
Grandpa, you've woken up at last.
Oh, did I miss anything?
Yes. Grandad Gilbert's been telling us brilliant stories about meeting Captain Dumbletwit.
I did meet him. I did. He was right here. He flew the spaceship and everything.
I told you Gilbert had a fantastic imagination.
How about we play with their treasure chest? There's some wonderful old toys in here. Oh, I remember this old boat. And we could sail this on the pond.
I love playing with boats. Will you play with us, Grandpa?
Maybe a bit later, Martha. I'm too tired at the moment.
Tired? But Grandpa, you haven't done anything.
Grandpa in my pocket! It was the weekend, and Jemima's friend Izzy had come round. We had decided to make up a Captain Dumbletwit play.
How about this one? Captain Dumbletwit saves Princess Arpeggio and the planet la 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 la.
I love that
And what's more, Miss Smiley had said we could perform our play at her cafe. So this was a day for a play at Miss Smiley's cafe. We were just about to start practicing when who should walk in but Dad and Mr. Like a Biker. Mr. Like a Biker had come to help Dad take some boxes to the bike shop.
What's going on?
So we told him about our play.
With Princess Arpeggio and Captain Dumbledore.
Isn't that the one where Diabolical Dave takes over the planet, la 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 la, and everyone stops singing?
That's right, we're performing it this afternoon at Miss Smiley's cafe.
Oh, I like a play with a good baddie. The dreadful, the dastardly, Diabolical Dave!
We better get going if we're going to see the play.
Okay, all right.
See you later.
Right, first we need a narrator. Oh, me, I'm good at narrating. Okay, then I'll be Princess Arpeggio with the beautiful voice. La!
And I'll be Captain Dumbletwit and his alien pet Doojit.
I suppose that means I'm going to have to be the dreadful, the dastardly, Diabolical Dave.
We were just about to start practicing again when this time the doorbell rang. And guess who marched right in? Floyd. Floyd lives in the house opposite, and he goes to my school. He loves boasting.
Look at my new watch! Boo! Boo! Boo!
He loves playing jokes. And he always wants everything his own way.
Okay, you can be the goalie. Miss Smiley says you're doing a Captain Dumbletwit play. She says I could be in it. I'm going to be Diabolical Dave. Right, let's get some costumes.
But Floyd...
So that was that. Floyd was Diabolical Dave, and poor Grandpa didn't have a part in the play.
That boy is trouble. I'm going to have to keep an eye on Floyd, and it'll be much easier if I'm small.
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can get in my toy car and make it go. He can chuff about in our Sunny Sands train. He can even ride on Gordon, my toy seagull. I'm the only one who knows about Grandpa's magic shrinking cap, and nobody else must find out.
Come on. They're coming, Grandpa. Hide. Come on, hurry up. Chop, chop. Come on.
Oh, you're here too, Floyd. Grandpa gone for a little lie down, has he? I think you better practice in the garden. Don't want to disturb him.
Let's get into our costumes and start practicing. If you do it my way, you'll be fine.
I wasn't at all sure it would be fine.
Come on!
Then Grandpa jumped down and followed us into the garden.
Right, so you could...
So before long, we were practicing the play. Grandpa could see that Floyd was spoiling our fun, and he didn't like it.
And we know who's behind this villainy, Captain Dumbletwit. Oh, we know who's behind it, do we?
Your doojid voice is pathetic.
I knew Grandpa would be cross with Floyd, but before he could do anything about it, Mum came into the garden.
Time to go.
So we all got into Campo and off we went to Miss Smiley's cafe. And Floyd said,
If you just do it my way, it'll be fine.
I really needed Grandpa. I was sure he'd find his own way there. And I was right. At the cafe, we were set for the final practice. Floyd was getting crosser and crosser. And just then, I saw Grandpa arrive.
Well, why won't you do it all my way? You're all hopeless. No way am I doing your stupid play. No way!
And with that, Floyd stormed off to the kitchen. The good news was that Floyd had run off.
What's going on?
The bad news was that now we had nobody to play Diabolical Dave. I was hoping Grandpa would have an idea.
Fine, Izzy, all those lines.
I've got an idea. You stay here. I won't be long.
Okay, and with that, Grandpa jumped off the table and ran outside.
Floyd is refusing to come back.
Luckily, Grandpa was on the case. He took off in my toy plane, he flew across the beach, and swooped into the bike shop. Mr. Like a Biker was busy with some biking bears. Grandpa jumped onto a shelf and hid.
How's it going?
Nearly done. I do like a bear you can dangle on your handlebars.
Well, please take this one. As a thank you present for helping me out. It'll bring you good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Mr. Like a Biker put his biking bear on the counter.
How did this plane get here?
I don't know. Do you, Mr. Biking Bear? No, Mr. Biking Bear doesn't know either.
I'll leave you two to have a chat then.
All right, yeah.
This gave Grandpa an idea. While Mr. Like a Biker carried on arranging the bears, Grandpa jumped off the shelf, ran across the floor, and climbed onto the counter.
Mr. Like a Biker, this is your lucky day.
Yes, you're right, it is. Wait up! Did you just talk?
I certainly did. You're going to get to be Diabolical Dave.
Me?
Yes, but only if you get to the cafe as fast as your legs will pedal you. They need you.
Well, in that case, you're going to come with me. I need all the help I can get.
A few minutes later, this happens.
Ta-da! Never fear, Like a Biker's here. Or should I say, Diabolical Dave!
I saw Grandpa pop his head out of Mr. Like a Biker's backpack. Then he jumped out and ran.
How did you know we needed you?
A little bear told me.
Soon, our play was in full swing.
My super silencer has sucked out all the music. Now there is silence.
Grandpa couldn't resist being in the play too, playing the part of Dumbletwit.
We know who must be behind this villainy, Captain Dumbletwit.
How's Jason doing that Dumbletwit voice? He's not even moving his lips.
Captain Dumbletwit off to save the universe!
I wish I was in the play.
I'm sure it's not too late for you to join in.
Captain Dumbletwit grabbed the super silencer and put us into reverse. Thank you, Captain Dumbletwit. The music's come back. And I can sing la 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 la.
Hooray! Let's all sing!
Need a hero, here is it. Call on Captain Dumbletwit. Dumbletwit, Dumbletwit. Full of beans and full of grit.
Always there to rescue and to save. And for the plans of Diabolical Dave.
Diabolical Dave, that's me! I'm dreadful and I'm dastardly. Look at me and you will see the baddest baddie in history. Bringing misery to outer space.
But Dumbletwit is always on the case.
Dumbletwit's our hero, but we must not forget the captain can do nothing without his alien pet.
So let's cheer for our Dumbletwit and his captain Dumbletwit. Dumbletwit, Dumbletwit. Sometimes he might fumble.
But I always get there in the end.
So thanks to Captain Dumbletwit, our friend, our friend.
Look, I'm sorry I wanted it all my way. It was actually good fun your way. Thanks for letting me join in.
That's okay, Floyd.
I still think I would have made a better Diabolical Dave. He.
After the play, Mum took Izzy and Floyd home, and then we all came back to our house. I ran in ahead of everyone else, and I put Grandpa down. He whipped off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
Well, Jason, we showed Floyd what it takes to put on a play, eh? Teamwork!
You're right, Grandpa. Teamwork.
I found your plane in the bike shop, Jason. Did you leave it there?
Sort of. Thanks.
Oh, Grandpa, you've woken up.
Mr. Ligerbiker played Diabolical Dave in the end, and Jason made the perfect Captain Dumbletwit. His Dumbletwit voice is brilliant.
Really? Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Such a shame you couldn't be in the play, Grandpa.
Ah, well, never mind. Next time, eh?
Grandpa in my pocket.
Captain Dumbletwit was chewing cheerfully on a crunchy chocolate chip and cherry chunk bar and reading his Bobby Bombottom comic when it happened.
Wah, wah, wah! It was Panicar, his alarm plant, panicking.
She screamed and screamed.
It was the holidays. Dad had taken Jemima away for a week with the school choir. Grandpa and I were reading the new Captain Dumbletwit story. Aunt Loretta had come round to visit.
There goes the coconut.
She was making a coconut curry and cucumber trifle as a treat for me because Jemima was away.
Yum.
Dumbletwit whipped the comic out of the captain's hands and pointed wildly at the hysterical pot plant. Captain Dumbletwit looked at the plant. Whatever's the matter, Panicar?
Wah! Just then, Mum came down the stairs.
Rise! You're finally going to find out about my new hobby.
Mum's always taken up new hobbies. One week it's karate, then it's salsa dancing, then cake decorating, the ukulele, knitting,
for singing. And now, this. I ripped off the paper and found a box all decorated with Captain Dumbletwit characters. Mum, this is brilliant!
I know.
A whole collection of made-up Captain Dumbletwit games.
Yes, made up by me.
It's Doogit.
Doogit, yeah. And Panic! Ah, wow.
Oh, yes. Mum's new hobby was making this. A Captain Dumbletwit box of tricks. Grandpa and I couldn't wait to get all the games out on the kitchen table.
Oh, I say, what is it?
It's a box of Dumbletwit games. Mum made it. New hobby.
Oh, Diabolical Dave. He's my favourite. What else have you got?
I'm just popping out. Another surprise. Why don't you work out how to play the games while I'm gone?
OK, Mum.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a magic trick. Oh, this is lovely.
Stop fiddling, Loretta.
I am not fiddling.
Yes, you are. You're a terrible fiddler.
Oh, you want to keep it all to yourself, don't you, Grandpa?
Oh, I do I?
That's right. Off you go for a little lie down. Sulky socks.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
Ooh.
I won't have her interfering and messing everything up, Jason. I'm going to stop her from fiddling.
Not the shrinking cup, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
You know when Grandpa shrinks, he can make all sorts of things happen. He can make my car go. He can fly on Gordon, my toy seagull. He can chuff about in our Sunny Sands train. He has great fun when he flies around in my toy plane. And he can run so fast, I can't catch him. But today, I saw him running into the kitchen. Grandpa, come back!
Right, now let's have a look. What you do with this?
Grandpa climbed up onto the table.
Oops.
And jumped into the box.
Now, maybe the...
He stood next to Diabolical Dave and gave me the thumbs up. I knew what Grandpa was planning. He was going to dress up as Diabolical Dave to teach Great Aunt Loretta a lesson.
I'm back. And look who I've brought with me.
Max!
Oh, hello, Max. Come and have a look at all this.
Max is my little cousin.
Wow, I like him. I want Grandpa to play. Where is he?
Oh, he's being a sulky socks and he's gone for a little lie down.
Oh.
But of course, Grandpa hadn't gone for a little lie down. Grandpa had gone too far.
I'm sure he'll be up soon, Max.
Oh, these are the instructions for the magic trick. Right, now, let me show you, Max. This is how it works. Right, first of all, you take the bag, and then you take Diabolical Dave.
Let me try the trick. We need the magic wand.
No, you're too young to do the magic trick. You'll never make it work.
Oh, give him a go, Loretta.
And before I could do anything, Max picked Grandpa up and put him in the bag. Now you have to say, I'll wave my wand from here to here, and Dave, you'll find, will disappear.
I'll wave my wand from here to here, and Dave, you'll find, will disappear.
Right, come on then, open the bag.
Wait! You have to give the magic time to work. Everyone outside, come on, just for a few seconds.
No, I
come
want
on,
to
Loretta. No, we need to wait.
Oh, don't be so ridiculous.
This gave Grandpa time to escape. He hid behind the box as we all came back in. Great Aunt Loretta grabbed the bag and shook it.
Oh, it's empty.
Yee! I made it work! I can do magic!
Amazing!
I'm going to go and tell Grandpa.
Wait!
Grandpa!
Wait! Let's play a game first. Then when Grandpa wakes up, you can teach him how to play everything.
Okay.
It was Max's turn. How many squares would he get to move?
Yes! 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Whee!
He zoomed up on a spaceship.
Well done, Max.
Poor Mum landed on a space serpent. So down she slid.
Oh,
Max was Captain Dumbletwit, I was Doojit, Mum was Panicar the Plant, and Great Aunt Loretta was Diabolical Dave.
Come on, Diabolical Dave. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up we go.
Hey, you counted more than 5.
I did not.
Yes, you did. I saw you. You were there.
I
No. I saw you that one.
While Great Aunt Loretta argued, Grandpa moved back to where he should have been.
Who moved him? Somebody moved him.
I don't like cheating. I'm going to go and tell Grandpa. No! Grandpa!
Wait! Let's try just one more game, eh?
Okay.
So we played table hoops, while Mum got some juice and jammy jumblies ready.
Oh, and don't forget my special coconut curry and cucumber trifle too.
The idea of the game was to throw a hoop over your chosen character.
I am aiming for Diabolical Dave. Oh.
Miss!
Grandpa nearly got knocked over.
Well, let's see you do it, eh? Let's see you throw your hoop over Dave, eh?
So Max threw his hoop, and while everyone watched the hoop, Grandpa moved.
Not in a million years.
Yes! I did it! See, I did it! I'm going to go and tell Grandpa.
Have a jammy jumbly first, Max, eh?
Let's have it in the garden.
Fine.
So off we went into the garden, leaving Great Aunt Loretta alone with Grandpa. She threw the hoop, and this time she saw Grandpa move.
You moved out of the way, you cheated.
Yes, I did. I'm the biggest cheat in the universe, I am. I'm Diabolical Dave. And you've been cheating all morning. Don't think you can beat me at cheating.
Who are you? You're real.
Of course I'm real. I'm real, and I'm ready to take over the universe.
I'm never going to touch that Space Serpent's game again. Never. That Diabolical Dave, he's got it in for me. He has. He went, wah!
Really, Loretta?
Oh.
I ran in to rescue Grandpa. He was already back in his own clothes.
Oh, you should have seen her, Jason. She was like this.
No time for that now, Grandpa. Come on. So I picked him up and put him in my pocket. Then I picked up the Captain Dumbletwit clothes. Grandpa took his shrinking cap off and came back to his normal size.
Well, we sorted Loretta out between us, Jason. She won't cheat again.
Yes. Teamwork, I think they call it.
Teamwork.
Right. I better get these clothes back to the real Diabolical Dave. Loretta was tucking into her trifle.
I think you just got really into the game, Loretta.
I expect so. What a wonderful imagination I have.
Can I go and wake up Grandpa now?
Max?
Oh.
This time I am going to wake up Grandpa, and you can't stop me.
Max?
You're up! You've just got to play Space Serpents, Grandpa. It's amazing.
And Max made Diabolical Dave disappear in the magic trick.
And Diabolical Dave made Loretta disappear.
Exact. Hang on. How do you know that, Grandpa?
Oh, well, you can always rely upon Dave to see somebody off with a...
Come on, let's go and play.
Right.
It's amazing. It's the best game ever.
Oh, good.